Creig pocket hole jigs have helped millions of people discover the satisfaction that comes from building their own DIY wood projects that go together quickly, look great, and last. Now, Creig makes building DIY wood projects and making household repairs easier than ever with 300 series Creig pocket hole jigs and accessories. 300 series pocket hole jigs are packed with features that make project building easy. Whether you're a do-it-yourself or building your first wood project, or you're an experienced builder who's been doing it for years. Creig 300 series pocket hole jigs provide the simplicity, versatility, and convenience you want, plus the durability and value you expect from the #1 pocket hole brand, Creig. If you like to, or think you'd like to, turn boards and plywood from the home center into your own projects, and if you appreciate products that deliver on their promise to make getting great results not just easier, but better, then you'll want to learn more about these pocket hole jigs. At the top of the 300 series family is the Creig Pocket Hole Jig 320. Inside this compact case, you'll find what you need to get started building DIY projects with pocket hole joinery, including the jig, drill and driver bits, a clamp adapter, and 2 sample packs of the most used Creig pocket hole screw sizes. Setting up the Pocket Hole Jig 320 is incredibly easy. Just slide the stop to the thickness of your wood, and you know the pocket hole will be perfectly placed when you position the Pocket Hole Jig 320 on your material. The included thickness gauge makes it easy to know the thickness of your material too. Just place the gauge along the edge of the wood and it will show you the thickness, which matches up with the settings on the material thickness stops. After that, all you need to do to finish setting up the Creig Pocket Hole Jig 320 is to position the stop collar on the special Easy Set step drill bit. It has engraved measurements that match up with the thickness gauge and the stops on the jig. Slide on a simple stop collar until you see the right measurement through the window, and then lock it down. Now you can drill to exactly the right depth every time. No guessing, no worry about getting it wrong. Just drill until the stop collar contacts the jig's drill guide and you'll have a perfect pocket hole. The Pocket Hole Jig 320 is just as easy to use as it is to set up. Just place it on your material with the stops against the edge or end. A non-slip surface on the underside of the drill guides helps hold the jig in place. Just position a clamp and apply pressure to hold the jig firmly in place with no worry about slipping. The 320 comes with a clamp adapter too that pops into the jig and accepts Creig clamps as well as other kinds. With the clamp adapter, you can lock the clamp onto the jig, and that makes it easy to position the jig and clamp it in place with one hand. Then you're ready to drill. With 2 drill guides, you can work quickly using the Pocket Hole Jig 320 by drilling 2 holes without moving the jig. And you can set the spacing between holes to suit your needs by simply twisting the jig, removing the spacer, and then locking the 2 drill guides back together side by side. Or you can separate the 2 drill guides and use them separately. This makes the jig even more versatile. No matter how many times you use your jig, those drill guides will guide your pocket holes perfectly because they're made of hardened steel and have a lifetime warranty. Like everything Creig makes, 300 series pocket hole jigs are built to be tough enough for professionals, but easy to use for anyone, even if you're just getting started. And when you buy from Creig, you get more than just a product. You become a part of the Creig family, which means you'll get Creig's comprehensive product instructions, world-class customer support, how-to educational videos, newsletters, and social interaction, and even step-by-step plans for projects you can build. To learn more about 300 series Creig pocket hole jigs, as well as Creig's other solutions for creating do-it-yourself and woodworking projects, visit us online at creigtool.com.
Porter Cable introduces 6 pneumatic nailers with a maintenance-free motor design. The 18-gauge group includes a small 1 3/8 inch brad nailer, large 2-inch brad nailer, small 1-inch finish stapler, and 1.5-inch finish stapler. Additionally, this family includes a 16-gauge 2.5-inch finish nailer and a 15-gauge 2.5-inch magnesium finish nailer. All 6 nailers with the new maintenance-free motor design last as long as previous Porter Cable's oiled pneumatic nailers. First, the motor utilizes a new piston dual stack ring design. The outer ring is designed rectangular in shape for more surface contact, and then impregnated with oil to reduce friction. The inner O-ring exerts force on the outer ring to keep a proper seal longer against the cylinder. The dual ring combination results in a long life, maintenance-free motor. Secondly, the motor utilizes a piston catch device. The piston catch holds the piston at the highest position in the cylinder, providing consistent max power on each shot. Finally, the motor's head valve also features a maintenance-free design. The 18-gauge group of brad nailers and staplers provides several improvements over earlier models. The rear exhaust keeps contaminants away from the work surface and away from the user face. The tool-free depth adjustment is located under the trigger with detents to prevent accidental movement, and a tool-free adjustable belt clip makes carrying the tool easy when not in use. The jam release on the brad nailers is tool-free and redesigned to hold both sides of the door, providing a consistent, secure hold over the life of the nailer. The magazine on both staplers is a bottom-load device, utilizing a split-nose design and is fully enclosed for better protection. If a jam occurs, just open the magazine and remove the defective materials from the exposed nose. The NS150 stapler's selectable trigger allows switching between two different firing modes: sequential fire mode, single fire, and bump fire mode, multiple fire. To operate it, simply push the dial on the trigger to one side and rotate the knob to the desired mode. Finally, the reload indicator is located on the magazine to alert you when running low on fasteners. In addition to the maintenance-free, longer life components, the 16 and 15-gauge finish nailers have these advancements. Similar to the brad nailers, the jam release on the finish nailers is tool-free and redesigned to hold both sides of the door, providing a consistent, secure hold over the life of the nailer. The magazine utilizes a two-step easy loading system. Load the nails into the rear of the magazine, then slide the pusher back to engage the nails. The depth adjustment is located under the trigger, with detents to prevent accidental movement. The tool-free adjustable exhaust keeps contaminants away from your work. And finally, the tool-free adjustable belt clip makes carrying the tool easy when not in use. The 15-gauge magnesium finish nailer incorporates an angled magazine design, allowing you to get in tight places, and also eliminates magazine interference when installing crown molding. Most importantly for you, it provides more holding power for larger, heavier crown moldings. For precise, consistent results, use Porter Cable's new maintenance-free pneumatic nailers.
The year is 1925. Henry Ford adds green and red paint options to his black paint only lineup, and in 2 short years, Babe Ruth would have his immortal home run season. Now, at the same time, in a small shop outside Chicago, Albert Swanson began his life's work, the Speed Square. Albert was a master carpenter who developed the Speed Square on the job. He wanted an easier way to determine angular roof pitches. The Speed Square was his answer. Fellow carpenters loved his idea and wanted their own Swanson Speed Squares. Demand grew so rapidly that Swanson started mass-producing the tool in 1930. Today, under the ownership and direction of the Alaman brothers, Swanson Tool Company continues to manufacture and distribute the Speed Square and a host of other quality tools. Swanson Tool continues the philosophy of quality first to meet the needs and expectations of contractors, professional tradespeople, and do-it-yourself enthusiasts. Today's Swanson Speed Square represents decades of design and manufacturing evolution. Recent upgrades to this legendary tool include finer gradations and precision machined edges for better accuracy, black-filled markings for improved legibility, a matte finish to reduce glare on the job site, a scribe bar for laying out straight, accurate trim cuts, and the diamond cutout. This trademark Swanson Tool exclusive speeds up layout work and seat cuts on common rafters. The Swanson Speed Square remains the cornerstone of Swanson's complete lineup of quality layout and alignment tools. Swanson Tool Company has expanded their philosophy of quality designs throughout its evolution into combination squares, folding squares, builder squares, straight edges, accessories, levels, and highly specialized variations of the original Speed Square. Avoid would-be imitators. Demand the best. Look for the trademark diamond cutout only from Swanson. Start square and finish level with Swanson. building customer trust for more than 80 years.
If you are short on space in your workshop, the 15-amp, 12-inch sliding compound miter saw from Dewalt is the perfect tool. It features a powerful 15-amp, 3,800 RPM motor for extended power and durability. And it has a compact and lightweight design for easy transport and storage. The exclusive back fence design cuts up to 2x14 dimensional lumbers at 90 degrees and 2x10 at 45 degrees. It miters 60 degrees to the right and 50 degrees to the left, providing increased capacity, while the cam-lock miter handle with detent override delivers quick and accurate miter angles. And the adjustable stainless steel miter detent plate with 10 positive stops ensures cutting accuracy. You're sure to love getting the job done quickly and efficiently with the 15-amp, 12-inch sliding compound miter saw, now at the Home Depot.
Bessie's clutch-style clamps are an economical way to fill out your clamp rack. The spring-loaded clutch plates built into the movable jaw keep it in place while the clamp is being handled, while allowing the jaw to be easily positioned as needed. The jaw of the F-style clamp is free to move whenever it's not under pressure, and while this is not a problem, there are times when you want to be able to position the jaw and have it stay there. The jaw of the clutch-style clamp stays where you put it until you move it. The economical clutch-style clamps come in a variety of throat depths, bar lengths, and clamping loads, and can be purchased with either the traditional wood handle or the ergonomic 2K handle. There's even a dual head version for when you need to clamp inlays, gallery rails, or other mitered parts. A pair of spring-loaded clutch plates surround the bar of the clamp, holding the jaw in place until they're released to allow the jaw to move freely. They come with throat depths from 2.5 to 5 inches and 6-inch to 36-inch bar lengths. With clamping pressures from 600 to 1,200 pounds, so they can be used right alongside the clamps you may already own, because you can never have too many clamps. For holding parts together during construction and assemblies, acting as another pair of hands around your home or shop, or for light-duty repairs and home improvement projects. Bessie's clutch-style clamps are an economical way to fill out your clamp rack without sacrificing the features you demand in a clamp, such as ductile cast iron jaws, nickel-plated rail, a smooth-acting pivoting clamp foot, and non-marring pads on both the top and bottom jaws.